Alright, welcome nerds, nerdies, and all-around geeks to the round table of all things fun, nerdy, and lovable. I'm joined today with the lovable Logan Sullivan with Mini Babble as special guest, and we also have Mr. Paul Hudson. I am your gracious tech guy and narrator of today. Today we are doing issue number 5, kind of doing DC Fandom and all things DC today. But before we start on that, guys, let's do a little small talk. Logan, how was your month?
It's good, man. Zane's finally starting to get closer to walking. His teeth are finally coming in, so he's starting to talk a little more. Other than that, still closer to getting back home to Florida, and then us having our Nerd Hub location set up so we can do this a lot more in one area, man. Paul, how's your month been, dude?
It's been in April. It's been all right. Found a comic book shop though, so that's a plus. But
Very nice.
Yeah.
It's about
Decent.
time, dude.
Not bad, but it's bipolar as weather in Iowa.
Bro, I feel you on bipolar weather. It was almost 100 degrees here, and then next day it was down to 50s.
One day we was in the 60 degrees, 70 degrees, warm, toasty. The next day it snowed. Yesterday it was windy.
That's the worst is when it's windy. I'm not gonna lie.
Windy
Mother
and
Nature
cold.
needs therapy.
It makes you miss the Florida windy weather when it rains.
I mean, it's fine,
Hot as fuck.
but then it's muggy as shit.
Yeah, but you don't have to deal with the dryness, Will. Like, you don't understand how bad dry wind is.
But
Cut
swamp
your
ass.
face up like glass. I'd take swamp ass over dry ass. It feels like I'm wiping my ass with sandpaper.
Now.
Paul, you know what I'm talking about. You know damn well what I'm talking about with dry ass heat.
Yeah. Well, swamp ass.
But swamp ass.
I'd take swamp ass. You boys will never appreciate swamp ass until you're in the fucking desert and it just dry as shit.
That's right.
All right. So let's get to our topics today, guys. First off,
Yes,
we're
sir.
going to be talking about DC Fandom. Logan, take it away.
All right, Nerd-A-Geddon crew, family, friends, loved ones, and just closet peeping nerds. Paul and I have been really hyping on DC Fandom. We talked about it quickly in our last episode, issue 4. DC Fandom presented on HBO Max, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, it was like online, I think, too.
So, guys, if
Like a
you're
live
tracking,
stream?
yeah. Oh, that's right, Paul. You're right. They did a live stream at one of their events on their website. But guys, if you have HBO Max, if you go to the DC section, you have a chance to go over Fandom, where they talk about new episodes, new upcoming projects, behind the scenes. It's really cool. I highly recommend it. If you're not going to want to put the effort into another subscription, that's fine. But check it out. Yeah, it's just
Not
really
so much.
it's cool. Like, I think, Paul, you're the one that told me to check out DC Fandom when Young Justice picked up part 2 for season 4, Phantoms.
Yes.
So
Like,
really good stuff, guys.
yeah, it's like they just ended the whole Aquaman arc, and it's just
I'll say more. I haven't caught up on that part yet. I'm like 3 episodes behind.
What are you about?
Don't you
Oh,
ruin
okay.
it for don't you ruin it for me.
I won't. I'm trying to figure where you was at. I'm like, where that kick coming?
I'm this episode and 2 behind that. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So, folks, today, quick overview. We already went over DC Fandom, but we're going to be talking about Black Adam, Aquaman 2, The Flash, and briefly on Young Justice, with the news segment we've added to the show, the pull list. Paul, can you explain the pull list when we recommend comic books to people with what they're going to be watching?
Full list is basically you get to vote and suggest what we're going to talk about and what you like. Just it's a pull list, plain and simple.
So, guys, if you're looking for a good reading material to match the story, that's what we're going to be recommending to you guys. All right, so,
Yeah.
Paul, because you're obviously more excited for DC, take it away with Black Adam for me, if you don't mind.
Ooh, at the beginning of Black Adam, that we haven't already talked about. Oh, there is a tie-in comic that's coming out featuring Hawkman for the movie. I don't know when it's coming out though, but I think it's going to be digital. They
I
usually do
think
tie
it's
in digital.
I think it's gonna be digital first, and then it's gonna be an actual comic book.
Yeah, because that's what they did for the Spider-Man game on the PS4. They did a digital copy of the Cayenne comic that explains one of the suits. I think it was the Velocity suit.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, folks, we recommend that book for the poll list. Another book we're going to recommend for Black Adam is obviously going to be the new 52 line. It was 52 issues that launched the 52 universe. In that story was an arc of Black Adam explaining that he's no longer a villain, but more of a anti-hero in a sense. He's not a bad guy. He's from an ancient time. He was banished. And he's in a modern world. It's very hard for a man to adapt that has that power from a different time. And
Basically, for you Marvel fans, he's kind of like Doom in Latveria.
ooh, good comparison. I
Don't
didn't even
come to
think
his country, you won't get smacked.
that's a good comparison. I didn't even think about that. But
Yeah.
folks, as always, with the movie, it's got the big actors. We're not going to harp on that because obviously you've seen the trailers, you know what to expect. But it does feel like this will open gateway to JSA in a more modern time stream. So we are looking forward to that. DC did announce more projects on the way. We'll talk about that in a later episode issue. Again, we are really impressed with the costume work. I think I'm more impressed with Doctor Fate. Paul, who are you more impressed with the costume
Yeah,
work?
I would say Dr. Fate is right up there. I'm waiting to see Hawkman with the Phoenix CGI and whatnot, and The Rock is just
Massive.
he's a walking cheat code, okay? He's unfair. So
With
yeah, I'm
that
giving it to Dr. Fate.
with that said, folks, the other characters' costumes look spot on to a modern day adaptation of their original comic books, especially Atom Smasher. That is a hard character to sell nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially after,
For
Paul Rudd, Hank,
mhm.
Giant Man.
Yeah, that's hard to live up to. Um,
Yeah.
for another pull list, I recommend the JSA run when Alex Ross did the covers. If you want some more read material on the JSA, I highly recommend that run. And as always with this, there was
Ooh.
also a challenge by The Rock challenging Henry Cavill to do Superman versus Black Adam. Paul, I know you saw that announcement. What's your thoughts on that?
Henry Cavill better accept. He better accept. He needs to. He needs to accept. Don't let The Rock punk him.
Folks, if you guys don't know us about Superman, his real weakness besides kryptonite is magic, and Black Adam is magic, so it'd be a fair fight. But what
Yeah, it would be a fair fight.
I want to see them just in costume, duking out. I don't care who wins, who loses. I want to see that glorious comic book splash page, just like Avengers Endgame when they charged into battle. That's
See
what
him
I
just
want.
get just dirty. Just let him go at it. Don't be the whole. Okay, no offense to Lois and Superman. The fight scenes kind of being like overhand, overhand. Let me throw this guy across the street. Let me punch you across the city. No, I ain't okay. You don't have to get like the raid level of choreographed fights. Just
This would be the perfect fight scene for slow motion and fast paced action at the same time.
yeah, like just add more to the fight scenes.
Yes, take Batman versus Superman with a little bit of kung fu speed into it.
Yeah, more of that warehouse scene from Batman versus Superman.
Yes. Oh my lord, yes.
Yeah, him rock bottoming somebody and just throwing a whole crate, killing people.
Now, folks, with this said, we are getting another female lead character. I cannot remember her character to a T because I didn't read much of JSA. But when I did my homework on her, she's up there as a powerful character.
Cyclone.
Um, Cyclone, yes, she's metahuman.
Yeah,
Costume, very well done for modern day take on it. Just kind of like what they did with Atom Smasher. Very
yeah.
happy with
If you
it.
don't know, feel free to let us know below.
Yes, comment if you know more. Please let us know. We are, as I like to say, comic ignorant because I haven't taken the time to read because there's so many comics, so little time. But folks, with that, we are looking forward to it. We finally get more female leads. Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot, you're doing amazing work, but it's time to get more unknown characters on the big screen and actresses a chance. With that said, folks, we're now going to tackle Aquaman 2. I am personally excited for Aquaman 2 because one, Black Manta. I love the Black Manta. Um, For the pull list on this, I would strongly recommend Aquaman New 52 run. I would also recommend the Silver Age run of Black Manta in it, so you can see the comparison and differences in it. There hasn't been much leaked on it, Paul. Can you elaborate how you feel Black Aquaman 2 is going to leak go?
I hope it expands on the first one because the first one was good. I like the whole underwater and the whole CGI how it all looked and everything. I just want more.
I agree with you. I felt
Like
like it was rushed.
yeah, like okay, like I wanted more of the ocean. Like okay, it's origin story, cool. It's Aquaman. Well, now okay, let's get out of the way. Give me Aqualad, both of them.
Ooh, it's good.
Talk about
I
Tempest.
want more of Calder just because I love Calder since Young Justice came out.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're gonna have to definitely do him now since Young Justice.
Um, I know most of the original cast is coming back for this movie. I'm glad the Aquaman's getting a different suit because I love the original costume look, but I just it doesn't work in modern day for me, folks. I'm sorry.
They try to go with the new 52 costume and modify it,
Mhm.
then yeah, that'd be all right.
I
But
agree with
yeah,
that.
I love the suit. I was digging. I'm like, hey, that's fucking Aquaman, yo.
The Trident, he had the look. He was like perfect blend of humor, and I was like, "Yep, this is good."
What's a dolphin at? That's all you needed. Oh, it's a seahorse. I think it's a seahorse. Yeah, it's a seahorse.
Oh my god, if you throw a giant seahorse in the movie as a reference to Super Friends, I will be like,
Yeah,
you did. It'd be like Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park. You son of a bitch, you did it. You
that's what
actually
I
did
was
it.
waiting for. Just where's my giant fucking seahorse?
All right, folks. With that said, comment what you're looking forward to in Aquaman, and we'll give you a shout out to whoever gives us the biggest surprise as a comment. Look forward to that. Moving on, we're
Surprise
going
me.
to talk about the most controversial DC Warner Bros. Moment right now. Paul, I know we've had the discussion many a times, but The Flash is still going to come out. Um,
Yeah,
Ezra Miller, to you out there, I wish you the best. I don't have any bad thoughts or ill will towards you, but I will say if you know you have a problem with alcohol, uh, probably get some help, dude, or don't drink in public. Um, Unfortunately, man, you're going to be on the spotlight, but I hope you get better. Wish nothing but the best for you as an actor and as a person, okay? But moving on, pros to the Flash movie. I've said it before many times on our Facebook page. I love the new costume. I love that he has the covers for his eyes for when he goes super fast. I actually like the lightning effect they have coming off the suit. Paul, what's your thoughts on his suit?
I dig it. It's more like you got the whole runner suit, the body and whatnot, and like you say, I do like the whole visors coming down and whatnot because you already thought like, okay, he's running at that speed, nothing getting his eyes at all. That'd be annoying as fuck. You think you have like a mouth guard too or something
They
to
did
cover
that
up?
though for the nightmare scene in Zack Snyder's Justice League. Remember?
Oh yeah, the whole full helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um.
yeah, and war torn, all the dust and sand and shit. Yeah,
So, folks, for this pull list for the Flash, obviously Flashpoint. If you haven't seen Flashpoint, the animated movie, get out from under your rock. Go watch it and read it. It's really good.
poor Shazam.
Or Shazam, indeed. Um, Another recommended pull list because Michael Keaton is reprising his role as Batman. I will recommend Kingdom Come by Alex
Yeah,
Ross.
Michael
Um,
Keaton. Yeah.
Paul here is like the biggest Michael Keaton Batman fan. I recommend you check out that stuff.
Oh,
One of the coolest things they leaked on a photo set was oh, I can't remember the guy who plays Commissioner Gordon though. He was J. Jonah Jameson. He's
yeah.
reprising the role again as Jim Gordon, but younger. He had the dyed hair of the orange. He had the thick glasses, the mustache. I was like, wunderbar, perfect, love it.
He had his pipe.
Yeah, he had the pipe. Folks, if you don't know about the pipe, that's literally a throwback to the original Golden Age Jim Gordon.
Yeah, love that tobacco.
The other key things we have to point out for this, with him breaking into another dimension or another universe, I should say, because the multiverse. We have Supergirl, where she appears to be, in my opinion, she looks like the comic adaptation of Superman and Wonder Woman's daughter from Dark Knight 3. So I'm looking forward to that. We also have another Flash, it looks like in the background.
Yeah.
And
Also, she kind of like if you ever read the Injustice comics, she kind of like that version. Like
that's
there's a
true.
state where they put a spell on Superman. He goes into like a dream state. Like, what if Lois survived
Hmm.
and had like the whole future and whatnot? And he had a little girl. I can't remember her name to save my life.
Comment if you know her name, folks.
Yeah, but it looked just like her with the suit and haircut and everything.
So we're pleased aesthetically. We're pleased with how the trailer came out. Guys, I still have high hopes for the Flash movie, even though Ezra Miller is ruining his career and reputation. But still gonna go see it. I'm still gonna support DC Comics, not Warner Brothers. I'm supporting the comic books, not the producers.
They actually say they're gonna give DC more say in their movies and whatnot.
Oh, that's right. One of the
More
big
creative
guys who kept
influence.
Yes,
one of the high executives got fired, and it was about time. And I'm not
a
saying
lot
that to
of
be
people got fired.
spiteful. Not trying to be spiteful, but you have to let the director go. Look at Suicide Squad. That did so well for a radar movie.
Yeah,
And then you had Peacemaker after it, and I'm like, this really works well. So
yeah.
give it a chance. There's
Like,
other
let people
heroes
do
out
it.
there. There's other characters out there. Folks, a good example was James Wan's Swamp Thing TV show. Fans out there, you're either a blessing or a curse. Don't ruin something until you watch it. I don't care for the phrase, "Oh, if I made it, it would have been better." You didn't make it. You can't afford to make it. Just watch it and then get your feedback. You're
Yeah,
hurting DC's chance to expand and improve upon itself. Paul, what is some of your thoughts though with Michael Keaton coming back as Batman? Since you are the Michael Keaton fan,
he finna shut it down. He finna do his thing and bitch. It's Mike Keaton. Just I know he's good. He's golden. He's a goat. He got it.
Uh, his suit looks fucking perfect with the battle armor.
Yeah, it's just
Stay hydrated, kids.
back. Yes,
Um,
Michael Keaton. It's just I wanted to go give him the bat armor, like something kind of like the Batman Beyond fit. That'll be
ooh,
dope.
there's so much to expand with this Batman. I look forward to it. I can't wait.
I wonder if they're gonna go the whole route of making Martha the Joker in that universe.
Oh, Joker. It's such a hard topic to
Yeah.
choose. I would love to see Jack Nicholson come back, but I don't know how he would feel about that. With
Oh, he'll love it. He's at that age he don't
I
care no more.
I know it's at age doesn't care, but like when Heath Ledger took over as Joker, I think he tried telling Heath Ledger it's a hard role. For folks, if you don't know out there, the role is very hard on people if they're method acting. Jack Nicholson almost killed Tim
Yeah.
Burton on set. Heath Ledger unfortunately took his life. Rest in peace, Heath.
Made a
And
whole
then
journal about it. Locked himself in a hotel room.
Jared Leto, I think, said he struggled with a few months of coping back into reality after playing the Joker. Also, hashtag release the Ayer cut for Suicide Squad. I want that Ayer cut, just like Snyder cut.
Justice for Polka Dot Man.
Justice for Polka. Oh my God, don't start that trend because he already needs justice.
Justice.
All right, folks, we're going to move on to our last bit of the topic for this issue, and that is going to be Young Justice, which thank you
Season 4.
to all the fans out there. Paul and I have been watching this since it came out. Season 1 and 2 was funded by Cartoon Network. Season 3 was funded by the DC Universe app, with Cartoon Network still doing it. And damn, did they do a good job. Season 4 got better. We're no longer looking at the same crew as kids. They are now adults.
We grew up.
Oh, yes, the viewer and the cartoon characters grew up,
Yeah.
and it is beautifully done. And they are tackling so many topics. Guys, if you watched our
No
Young Justice
spoilers.
episode, no spoiling,
No
but
spoiling.
if you guys literally watched our Young Justice episode, thank you for giving that a view, but also know that they literally have been tackling more and more topics I don't think any DC cartoon has in a hot minute.
A long time. Nah. Especially now.
Yeah. And that's props to Warner Brothers. I mean, Warner Brothers doesn't have a problem with their animated stuff, their video games, but when it comes to live action, they need to expand their horizon. tied to Young Justice. Paul, I don't know if you saw it, but I shared it, where they're talking about making a live action season of Calder.
Oh yeah, I did see that. He got greenlit for having his own show coming.
What is your thoughts on it?
Ooh.
Can I have that?
I'm willing to give it a chance. This is depending on, are they gonna start like fresh day one calendar, or they're gonna be like an established calendar?
There's
What are we
nothing
talking
leaked.
here?
There's nothing leaked on this information yet, so unfortunately, we're going in blind so far. But folks, stay
Okay,
tuned for our updates on the show,
we'll
what
keep you
we find
posted.
out, and give you our thoughts and opinions on. Real quick, Tech Master Will, can I get a time check, please?
We're over our normal 15 minutes, which is perfectly fine. But to end this all
Alright.
out, I have one question for you guys.
What is the question, Tech Master?
Scarlet Witch or Zentana, who would win?
Are we talking sex appeal or powers?
Powers.
I gotta give it to Scarlet Witch, man. She broke the comics in House of M.
So did Zentana.
Yeah,
She broke the fourth wall.
she literally grabbed somebody's whole shit and went.
That's how she
Paper.
defeated the mortal enemy to what's his face? Not the Spectre.
The Spectre.
Yeah,
the
okay, it
Spectre.
was the Spectre. Yeah, she literally broke the fourth wall to
From his whole reality.
yeah.
I gotta go Scarlet Witch, man. Just because I grew up reading more Scarlet Witch than I did Zatanna.
So Paul,
that's a
I'm
loyalty
guessing you're going to
factor.
go with Zentana on this.
I don't know what you're talking about, so I can't say nothing.
He doesn't want to stir the shit pot.
Because
I'm gonna
yeah,
keep my head down.
that's an
and-
interesting
yeah.
fight nonetheless. But yeah,
That was a hell of a fight.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna close that out, guys, with that
Yeah,
question.
I gotta get little man down for bed, so it's definitely time.
Oh yeah. So, viewers, please do not hesitate to like, comment, and to just subscribe to Nerd-A-Geddon. We
Don't forget to share.
always please share.
Share.
And as always, we
Please.
love feedback. Please, if you think there's a topic we need that we need to discuss, let us know. If there's a
On our
topic
Facebook
that
page.
even better, yeah, we have a Facebook page. Just look up Nerd-A-Geddon, just as it is appears on our YouTube. So, with that, I'm bringing issue number 5, the DC Fandom, to a close. Y'all have a nice night, and we'll see you in the next issue.